Hey, Matt Rooney here. Today we're going to take a quick tour of a small village called New Dundee. This community is in Wilmot township and boasts some pretty spectacular homes, a quaint little restaurant, and some pretty spectacular scenery. Join me as I highlight just another piece of the best of Waterloo region. Surrounded by farm fields, New Dundee is just south of Kitchener and just west of Cambridge. It's mostly a residential community, but they have a pretty decent golf course, this cool little restaurant that offers afternoon and high tea, an elementary school, and some great parks and trails. The real estate here is amazing, and there are a surprising number of properties that would be better described as estates on the outskirts of town. It's close enough to the 401 and to the city to make it a great place to live. Driving in and out of town here is extremely peaceful. There are farm fields, trees, and greenery everywhere. There's a large lake in the middle of the town called Alder Lake that feeds the creeks that run through the village, and there are a few parks and trails sprinkled around, including New Dundee Community Park, complete with a tennis court, small baseball diamond, a basketball court, a playground, a large field, and a picnic area. It even has a small rock climbing wall. The outdoor life here is exactly what you'd hope for in a small town. When searching for homes, my clients always have a list of questions and concerns, but knowing what the options are for their kids' educations is always top of the list. Thankfully, smack dab in the middle of New Dundee is New Dundee Public School, servicing students from junior kindergarten to grade 6. This elementary school is only a 12-minute walk from the farthest parts of town, and because of the low population here, the class sizes stay small. Alas, when little Jane or Johnny get past the 6th grade, they'll have to move on to Sir Adam Beck Public School in Baden. From the elementary school here, it's just over a 15-minute drive, and then when it's time for high school, residents have their pick between Forest Heights, KCI, Waterloo Oxford, or Sir John A. Macdonald. As far as amenities in town, there isn't much. At the corner of the main intersection is the New Dundee Village Market, which can be best described as an urban convenience store, but it's great for the essentials. It also acts as the local LCBO and beer store, so for those that aren't strangers to spirits, you don't have to travel far. Otherwise, the closest grocery store is about a 15-minute drive away, but hey, that's one of the concessions people make for the small town vibe. There is an excellent restaurant here in town, the New Dundee Emporium. This little spot is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday to Sunday. They have some amazing food and a great takeout menu. They also offer afternoon tea and high tea, which I know is a big hit with moms everywhere. I just so happen to love tea, so it hits the mark for me too. And then, in addition to their regular menu, they offer a small brunch menu on Sundays. The food's great, so even if you don't live in town, swing by to check it out. While you're in town, you might as well swing by Dundee Country Club for a quick round of golf. This golf course is part of Golf North, a conglomerate of golf courses in and around our region, with a few courses way outside of Waterloo region. Dundee Country Club is a mature golf course that offers up an even 6 par 3s, 6 par 4s, and 6 par 5s. If you haven't golfed there yet and you get the chance, it's definitely worth a visit. As an added bonus, it's kitty-corner to Maple Tap Farm, where you can pick up some delicious maple syrup and maple syrup products like candy and butter. I love the city and the conveniences it offers, but these small towns like New Dundee offer up a certain kind of peacefulness that's hard to find elsewhere. The country drive beats the hell out of congested highways, and the smaller population offers up a real sense of community. Among other things, it's the mix of larger cities and smaller towns that help make our region so great. If you haven't had a chance to see what New Dundee has to offer, take an afternoon drive, play a round of golf, treat yourself to high tea, and take a peek around town. I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised. Thanks for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for my next video where I'll continue to show you the best of Waterloo region.